to another Scottish mountain walking guide. For today's walk, I'm going to climb Am Faochagach, a shorter walk with a total distance of 14 kilometres and 722 metres of ascent. It is expected to take around 5 hours to walk. Navigation is fairly easy with a well-worn path for most of the way. The only difficulty might be descending from the summit in cloud, as there are no distinguishing features or path to follow for the final 100 metres or so. As always, I show the full route in time-lapse and include video turn-by-turn commentary and panoramic views from along the walk. Parking is free, there are no height restrictions, you can fit around 10 vehicles, and it was busy again when I started the walk at around 7:30 on a Sunday morning. It's 4 hours drive from both Glasgow and Edinburgh. From the car park, cross the A835 heading northeast. The start of the path is hidden by some bushes. There is a clear and very wet marshy path to follow. It bends to the left and then starts heading north until you reach the river. This river can be difficult to cross when there's been a lot of recent rainfall, and I brought a towel in case I had to take my boots off and wade through the river. Fortunately, on the day, the water level was low and the river was easy to cross. There is a very small cairn on the south side of the river and a larger cairn on the north side, and this is where you cross. Once you're on the other side of the river, the path bends to the right and it follows the contour around the hillside at this point. Once again, you're heading northeast and it starts to ascend up a reasonably steep, heather-covered hillside, and it continues to be wet, soft and peaty all the way up to the Bealach. Once you reach the Bealach, you head north, following the ridge basically to the summit. Path starts on the right hand side here, where there is an ATV track, and the ground underfoot is now much better, and it's a gradual climb to the top. It flattens off for a while, descends slightly, and then you start to bend round to the right, heading northeast up a steeper section. Then there's another slight descent before the final climb up to the summit. The descent is back down the same route you ascended. Start heading southwest, follow the ridge back to the cairn at the top of the Bealach, turn right, heading southwest, and follow the clear path down the heather hillside, across the river, and back to the car park. Good morning, it's 7:30 AM. I'm at a small car park for the start of today's walk. From the car park, cross the road, head northeast. The walk starts right through those bushes, it's not easy to see. Amazing scenery. Very wet and boggy path. Looks like this is a spot where you're meant to cross. There's a little marker cairn on the opposite side where he's standing. And I think water doesn't look deep, so should be able to get across without taking the boots off. A couple of little jumps required there, but no difficulty. Once you get to this little cairn, go down to the right. Since crossing the river, the path has improved. You can see where it goes, the walker just up there. It's still soft, but it's not as wet as it was. There's a good stream just at the side of the path over there, and then we'll leave that about 600 metres up. At that point I'll get some water. You can see the Phoenix and the pointy ones score more. I've just stopped to get some water. The path looks like it goes up another 30 metres or so beside the stream. I just decided I was needing a drink. From here, it kind of goes straight ahead and up to the low point in that long beelach there. It's now that the path turns away from that stream. Kind of head almost straight up there to the lowest part of the beelach. That was a really tough pull up there. Wet, boggy ground, lots of midges. Just keep going up a little bit further. We'll come to a 4x4 track. You can see it goes across there to the left. The path starts to bend round to the right. We go up and over this little top and the summit's over there, a little under 2 kilometres away. This is a much nicer part of the walk. There's a very slight breeze. And much firmer ground. A good view of Ben Jerrig from here. Come off the main path a little bit just to get the view. You can see the track there, you can see a couple of walkers coming down. Basically just head straight up there. From here, there is a little bit of descent and approximately 50 metres of ascent on the opposite side. But not far to go now to the summit. I'm at the summit of Am Faochagach. It's looking directly across at Ben Jerrig and Faochagach in the background behind it. And then you've got the whole of the Faochagach over there. Sgurmore in the middle. Got a bit of an inversion over there in the distance. And there we have Shen of Rye, next week's video. It's taken me just over 2.5 hours to get to the summit. And the way back to the car park is just to go back the way you came. From the summit you head southwest, back down along the ridgeline. Curve round to the left a little bit and then descend back down that bog. Once you got up onto that Beelach, the walk was really nice. And never had a problem with the midges after getting up in the Beelach either. Ahead there is a white quartz cairn. I'm going to try going a little bit more to the left and not quite going right over the top of this little top. From here I'm just going to make my way down and bend round to the right, join the path over there. Don't want to go straight ahead, I'll be descending too far and it looks a bit boggy down there. You can see some walkers coming up and one walker going down the descent path there on the right. There is a cairn somewhere in the middle of there. There it is. So there's a cairn there. Once you see that cairn, you turn to your right and just make your way down. Little breeze, very welcome. I've made it down to this cairn. You can see a second cairn directly ahead. So turning right off this Beelach. Really nice walk from here to the summit and back. Very enjoyable. None of it's too steep. Good underfoot. Very slight breeze, so no problem with the midges. Did have some deer clegs and they're also a bit annoying. So straight on and then follow what is quite a wet, mushy path all the way down and back out to the car park. As you might expect, coming down that much easier than going up. Some of the time just keeping a little bit off to the side of the track, it's easier to walk down. And there's a bit of a breeze now, which is keeping the midges away. It's just gone past 11:30, 4 hours into the walk. I've stopped to have some lunch. The path splits here. This is the way I came this morning. It does look like there's a shortcut straight across, if you can get across the river. I'll just go the same route I came here. That way I know I can get across without any issues. That's me almost back at the car park. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always I'll show some more in the next one. Total time since leaving the car park is 4 hours and 45 minutes. Bye for now.